Hey everyone, Brickhouse here, and we are 1 week out from Indiana Jones in the Dial of Destiny. Now, there's some rumors floating around about this movie, and gotta say, I hope the series ends right here. It just needs to stop right here. Doesn't need to go any further. I think they went too far with Crystal Skull. I think they went 2 steps too far with this upcoming movie. To me, the last movie is Last Crusade. Oh, and by the way, it's not Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's Raiders of the Lost Ark. Just saying. So I came across this little tidbit here, this little article. Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy says it's entirely possible for Phoebe Waller-Bridge to take over Indiana Jones franchise. Oh, hell no. No, 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 no. Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy recently admitted that it's entirely possible that Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character, Helena Shaw, could take over the Indiana Jones franchise. Kennedy spoke with Variety about the upcoming Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny film, where she was asked if Disney and Lucasfilm see potential for Phoebe Waller-Bridge and her character, Helena Shaw, to carry on the franchise. Kennedy informed the outlet that it's entirely possible. However, she also added, we're not having any of those conversations right now, nor should you ever. We're just focused on finishing with this with Harrison. Kennedy's comments come after numerous rumors claim that Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character would replace Harrison Ford's Indiana Jones by the end of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Well, she pretty much does, from what I've heard and what I've watched, as far as some of the YouTubers doing reviews, spoiler-free reviews. This is pretty much her movie, and Harrison Ford, Indiana, kind of just takes a back seat from what I've surmised. Back in June 2021, YouTuber Overlord DVD shared that a number of his Hollywood spied informed him that 2 endings are supposedly being considered in the script. I guess they've been written and they're going to shoot both of them. Both endings allegedly have old Indiana Jones dying at the end of this movie. But one of the rumored endings, young Indiana Jones dies alongside old Indiana Jones, and Phoebe Waller-Bridge swoops in like a vulture, picks up the hat, takes his place moving forward, he adds. That would be very bad. In September 2021, Daily Mail reported Phoebe Waller-Bridge is being tipped to replace the veteran actor as a female version of the fictional professor of archaeology in the adventure movie franchise. This would be so Kathleen Kennedy. Then she could be known for killing off 2 iconic franchises. An anonymous source told the Daily Mail show business editor Katie Hind about the rumor. It would be a huge statement and a great role for Phoebe. Yuck. Another source stated the gossip on the set is that this character will slot into the leading role. Overlord DVD then followed up his initial rumor, sharing another one in November 2022, claiming the film actually had 6 endings. He relayed, we've been told out of the 6 endings they've tested, the best one gets a 35% approval from test audiences. We've been told that Bridge put the hat on in every ending, he added. Overlord DVD then clarified, all of my spies actually said was Phoebe Waller-Bridge puts on Indy's hat, takes Indy's whip, and in a brave and stunning display of girl power, she becomes the best Indy ever at the end of all 6 versions of the movie. The film's director James Mangold denied the rumors in December. He wrote, "One more time, no one is taking over or replacing Indy or donning his hat, nor is he being erased. Some contrivance." And he never was, not in any cut or script. But trolls will troll. That's how they get their clicks. He continued, "And please don't exhaust me pointing out how once in a while a troll is right. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then. All one has to do is look at set photos and interviews, and you get enough info to make wild guesses about a movie plot. The difference between trolling a-holes and everyone else is that they are trying to make dollars off of your feelings about other films and culture war politics. They push controversial guesses as coming from sources to gin up clicks. Let it go. End," he concluded. However, this denial was called into question when the film's composer John Williams shared less than 2 weeks later that the film had another ending to shoot and to record, maybe in a couple weeks. Mangold attempted to refute Williams' comments, first writing, "John was mistaken, maybe read Twitter too much." He then declared, "We're not shooting new endings," and never did. This film is 99% finished and being rated by the MPAA. When asked for clarification on Williams' comments, Mangold answered, "Joking, mistaken, or misinformed, not happening." However, when further pressed on the issue, Mangold claimed Williams was fully informed just after claiming he was either joking, mistaking, or misinformed. He tweeted, "I agree that he's one of the greatest composers in the history of film and also one of the most lovely people on earth. He's fully informed." So which is it? Mangold's denials would further be called into question after Harrison Ford recently admitted to Spanish language espionage that the last thing he did on the film was to work on the ending. He told the outlet, "We did a little work on the ending, which is the last thing I shot with Karen Allen, who has been in a substantial part of the whole thing, but appears in this story only briefly at the end, but with a very strong emotional hook. I felt nostalgia, a sense of accomplishment. I'm proud of the film, happy with the film. Every good thing you know, there comes the right time to go on to something else. I really enjoyed the process of making this film. I'm happy with it. So I left the set that day content," for it concluded. One has to wonder how they changed the ending of the film and if the film was indeed originally supposed to see Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character take over for Indiana Jones. Comments from Kennedy do appear to lend credence to those original rumors that Waller-Bridge's character would take over for Indiana Jones. If Kennedy thinks it's possible now, it's hard to imagine how she wouldn't have thought it was possible before, especially given her push to incorporate radical feminism into Lucasfilm, from how the company is staffed to the films and TV shows they produce. She shared this vision back in 2015 during Fortune magazine's Most Powerful Women Summit. Kennedy said, "The fact that the company is bought by the Walt Disney Company has been amazing because they very much support the fact that we are trying to grow in the workforce a number of women in executive positions and in all positions inside the company. And with the movies that we are making and with the protagonists that we are putting in the story, so I guess a huge amount of support with that," she continued. She then touted, "But we have 50% of our executive team are women. And 6 out of 8 of the people in my story group are women. I'm sure there's a lot of people that would be surprised that we're making Star Wars movies. Majority of the people involved in the development of those stories are women. And I think it's making a huge difference in the stories that we're trying to tell." Yeah, how's that working out for you? You killed one franchise and you're in the process of killing another. Just saying. While they might have changed Phoebe Waller-Bridge taking over for Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones, the current rumored ending for the film sounds just as bad, if not worse. According to Reddit leaker Loon K. Jones, Indiana Jones, Helena Shaw, and Mad Michelson's Dr. Jurgen Voller travel back in time to the Roman siege of Syracuse, where Voller and his German compatriots end up dying in a plane crash. So they go back in time on a plane. Okay, it's plausible. Indy and Shaw survive the plane crash and run to Archimedes. However, Indy no longer wants to return to the present timeline. Helena warns him that he could end up changing the course of history. Indy is unmoved by the argument. Helena then punches him in the face and somehow transports him back to the present, where upon waking up, he is greeted by Karen Allen's Marion and seemingly has a happy ending. So, what do you guys think? Comment down below. Tell me what you think. Is Phoebe Waller-Bridges' Helena gonna take over the mantle of Indiana Jones? Or do you think it should just end right here where it's at? While you're at it, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell to get notified when my content goes live here on YouTube. You can also catch me on other platforms, Rumble and Odyssey. And with that, as always, I thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you later.